done one of these. I don't know if am I doing this good or not.
Look like you good.
So I'm here with David. David, thank you for doing this with me. I just met David here at the Campus Inn. As you guys may remember, may not remember, I'm here because I'm gonna train a buddy of mine. So I'm here to do the refresher for the training. So, and you just went through that yourself.
Yeah, definitely did.
So
Definitely did.
we'll get a little into the why David is here at Prime Inc. What's going on, Jonathan? So, David, before I ask you why you chose Prime over all the other companies, what did you do before this?
I was working at a call center with DirecTV, just taking calls, back-to-back calls. So anybody here that's been in a call center know how that goes. You know, it's definitely stressful. You know, so I wanted to do something different, and I landed on trucking. Landed with Prime.
Okay, with Prime. Okay, so the question is, out of all the companies, why Prime Inc?
Let me tell you, I heard a lot of good stuff with Prime, and also I was referred to Prime by another trainer, and you know, I heard they had a lot of good training. I was able to come for free to train for free as long as I stay a whole year with Prime, which, you know, I feel like I'm well within that year already. So it was really a good thing to do coming to Prime, and you know, I learned a lot since I've been here. And I would totally recommend anyone to actually follow the same route. If you're into trucking, find a mega carrier. I mean, it doesn't have to be Prime, but I totally recommend Prime. And you know, that's pretty much where we at.
So you were recommended by another trainer.
Yes.
Is he a buddy of yours, or how did you go about meeting him, or what?
Yeah, I never met him in person. I'm actually still want to meet him. He is a friend of mine. His name is Vern Green, actually.
Vernon?
Yeah, Vern Green.
Does he have a couple trucks?
Yeah, he does have like 2 trucks, he said. He was a trainer before, and he's a good friend of my father. So, you know, I talked to him over the phone, and he recommended Prime, and, you know, that's all I needed to hear, you know, from someone else that's been here, that told me to come to Prime, and that's really all it took for me to come to Prime, pretty much.
So you didn't really research it as much as somebody else would, or you just...
Well, to be honest, I was going to go to a company called CRST, and I said, you know what, you know, I compared the 2 companies. I say, you know what, Prime have a lot going on. You know, I feel like Prime is actually the right direction, and all I needed was one other person to tell me Prime, and that's all it took for me to come this direction.
All right, that's good. So let me ask you a little bit about the process. So when you first applied here at Prime, how was that process? Who was your recruiter, first of all?
My recruiter was, you know what?
That's a good question, wasn't it?
That's a real good question. I'll be able to tell you right now who my recruiter was.
And how was she?
She was actually real cool. She wasn't really pushy. She was actually real cool. I need to give her a shout out. So give me a moment, guys. I'm going to tell you who my recruiter was.
I always ask that just because I'm coming to Prime if you all train me. Jay Rivas, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo está, mi hermano? What's going on? Highway Patrol Trucking. Christina, what's going on? She used to be here at Prime. But she
really?
Christina? Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
Good friend of mine. I don't know why she's not coming back.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to come back.
See, guys, I'm actually still waiting for it to load up. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Jay Rivas, saludos, mi hermano. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Gracias.
Kara.
Oh, Kara. Never heard of her. Is she here at Springfield?
Yeah, she actually says she worked from home. So.
But I mean, is she out of Denver, Salt Lake City, Springfield?
No, Springfield. She's from Springfield. Yeah.
So I've never heard of her. Shout out to Kara. You know, got David in here.
Special shout out to Kara.
So once you did the application, how long was that? How long did it take for Kara to respond and say, okay, David, you're good, or what did you have to do, or what?
Man, she was on top of it. Actually, she just asked me a few questions. She told me exactly what to do. She told me, you know, I need to make sure I have my permit before I get here. You know, take a drug test.
Gracias, Alex.
And make sure, you know, once I have those lined up, that it was going to be a quick, simple process. She will send me directions of how to get to Springfield. And that was it. I mean, it was a real quick process. It didn't even take long, probably 2 weeks tops.
And you out of where?
Miami.
Miami. So Last I heard, guys, they're not hiring anymore out of the South Florida area. So I could be wrong, but yeah, he got lucky because I just met somebody else.
Real lucky.
I just met somebody else named Howard. He from Miami, at Kendall, I think he said. But so you came. What was your first thought when you first came in to Springfield campus in?
I didn't know what to think, to be honest. I really didn't know what to think. I just wanted to network, ask questions. I asked a whole lot of questions when I came. I was happy when they gave me my room because I was like, oh man, I don't even know where I'm going to stay because I left everything behind.
Man.
I sold my car, my place I was renting, I ended the lease. So it was really prime or bust for me at that point. So when I came here, I started asking a lot of questions.
That's good, man.
And the orientation process was real simple, very quick. I mean, I think it was top 3 days.
Okay.
All
right. So that's good. So you came in, you did orientation pretty good, pretty quick. Now, did you get assigned a PSD trainer or on the pad, or did you go on the road, or how was that? How was your PSD training?
My PSD training was great. It was nerve-wracking at first because I had a roommate, and I guess he was comparing the people that go on the road for 2 weeks and then have to come back in the pad for just 2 days. And he was on the pad for, I guess, 2 weeks before he was even able to get on the road as, on his PSD phase. So, I was real nervous about that. But, they assigned me a trainer right away. I had a personal trainer. Most people, there's a lot of people that they didn't have a trainer right away. They was with a group of people on the pad until he was able to finally get a trainer. But I was able to get a trainer right away, and we was able to hit the road for about 2-3 weeks. And came back to the pad, and I trifected. So.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, congratulations on that. Trifecta. That's a good feeling. Trifecta, guys, what that means is, One Bar Wonder, he's in Ohio now. The guy. But trifecta means that you passed all 3 parts of the CDL exam your first shot. And then if you do that here, you get a bonus. What, 250 still?
250,
Yeah, 250. So that means you did your pre-trip first shot, your backing skills first shot, and your driving first shot. So that's good, man. It's automatic, man.
Yeah.
It's easy.
And it was my first time ever driving a truck. So I feel anybody could do it out there. If you really want to do something, I feel like, it's something you could do.
Let me ask you, man, how old are you?
38.
Still young. Young buck. 38 is the new teens.
Well, see, I'm getting a little gray in there. Bro,
don't even talk about gray. Woo. If you could only see my picture from when I started, man, I got no gray. So, you came back, trifected, got your CDL. Did you go out with the same trainer, TNT, or did you get a new one?
No, I went out with the same trainer. I didn't want it any other way. He is a great guy. Shout out to him. His name is James Grant. I'm going to give him a special shout out.
All right, cool.
He was great.
And that's good because you don't have to swap trucks with somebody else, another trainer, and then learn something different. He's already started learning his way. What's the trainer's name?
James Grant.
James?
Yeah, James.
All right, James. So he's already learning James's ways and certain things and stuff. He didn't have to go with somebody else and learn different, but which can also be good because you learn a little bit different things from your TNT trainer that you didn't learn on PSD. But so you went TNT. How did that go?
TNT was great, actually. I was able to back, and a lot of people have issues with backing, but every shipper yard we went to, every receiving yard we went to, James was first thing to say, "Hey, you ready?" He would hop out the truck, and he will. At first, he was directing me, and then eventually he just allowed me to do it myself until I got the hang of it. So I really liked it. I think it's 30,000 miles
30,000
minimum requirement. I actually did about 50,000.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that in my experience, right?
Right,
so,
right.
I was anxious to really get off the truck. And, I want to move to the next step. I want to get my own truck. But, it was all a learning process, and I really loved it. I really actually liked it.
Okay, and you're here now because you're here to upgrade, right?
Definitely waiting on my truck.
Okay, now how long was that list?
The list right now is like 60-some people on the website. I'm number 21, so...
The man, 60 people waiting for a truck?
Yeah, 60-some people on the site right now.
What was it when you first came?
When Well, this year I was 55 when I first came, so it
Wow.
was still about 60-some folks.
Yeah. That's a long list for a truck. So now you guys know why you may be on the road a little bit more time than you really want to, is because there's a long list for trucks. So as opposed to you guys waiting at the hotel, not getting paid, or you getting paid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you still getting paid?
Yeah, I think they
okay.
can stop paying if you decline like 2 trucks. So.
Oh, okay. So you still get paid, but still, a little bit more experience doesn't hurt. But so he's out here getting trained, getting upgraded. What kind of truck do you want, man? What kind of truck did you drive?
I drove a Freightliner.
Okay, yeah, the best one.
Yeah, definitely drove a Freightliner. So I think that's the truck I'm going for, a Freightliner. Since I'm already used to, driving a Freightliner, I don't want to start brand new in another different type of truck. So.
Okay, that's good. So you're here to upgrade, about to get your truck. Now, are you going company or lease?
I'm going lease.
Okay.
I'm going lease.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
I'm a businessman, so I think I want to, get into the flow of running my own business. So
that's good. That's
follow
good.
my trainer's footsteps.
That's good. There's nothing wrong with that. So he's about to get his truck, about to get out there and make his money. Now, what would you say to somebody else looking into get into this business? What would you say to them?
Well, let me tell you, I do feel like it's opportunities for everyone out there. This opportunity might not be for you. I know truck driving is not for everybody, but if you put your mind to it, and it's a good paying industry, so I totally recommend it. And if you're gonna go at something, make sure you put your heart to it. Make sure you try your best. As you see, I still don't have my truck yet, but I can't wait. It's an opportunity. I totally recommend anybody to go. If you're interested in trucking, I feel Prime is the way to go.
Now let me ask you. I don't know if you said this or not at the beginning, but I'm going to ask you this. While you were doing the calls with DirecTV, you say, right?
Right.
The call center. How long did it take you for you to put a trigger in saying, all right, I'm gonna get my CDL?
Wow, let me tell you. I was with DirecTV for about 18 years before I came here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was with DirecTV for 18 years before I came into trucking, and I just felt like I was comfortable. But I actually wanted to make a move in life, financial move, get into a better industry. Just do something different. I wanted to push myself. I just got stagnant, and then after a while, I felt like the calls started frustrating me. It's just, I just wanted to do something else. And what's better than getting paid to travel? You're a truck driver. You get paid to see the United States. That's how I see it. Right. You don't have a boss too much in the back of your head. You don't have, it's just you your own boss, especially if you go on the lease route. So I totally recommend it.
That's good. 18 years? 18 That's a lot of time. Yeah. A long time.
Long time, right?
Yeah. So
long overdue.
Yeah, and you came in at the right time. I mean, it's during the summer. Good. Yeah. Get your experience. So whenever the winter comes in, you'll be good. You should be good.
Well, I came in right when the winter was still there. The winter was still. We actually did a ride in Buffalo, New York, and it was snowing like crazy. And I never seen snow before I came to Prime, so it was an interesting trip.
That's good, man. That's good. So come out here, guys. David's a good example that there's nothing wrong with change. Obviously, 18 years.
18 years.
DirecTV made a change. He's out here. He's about to do it. He's in the NBA now, because once you get your CDL, you never broke again.
I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. So shouldn't be. As long as you got your CDL in good standings, man, you're always gonna have a door open. But he's out here doing it, guys. He's going lease, about to get his truck. Congratulations on that, man. And yeah. So guys, this is David's story, David's journey, and if we come across again, man, we'll do an update video.
Most definitely. I can't wait. Man.
So guys, Prime, do your research. He did his research, chose Prime. Yeah, that's all I can say. Do your research. Don't go with the first company you come across. Compare, and yes, do your homework. Let me see if you guys have any questions. Winter's a nightmare. Let's not get started. Yeah. Welcome to the NBA, but don't forget your taxes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, even if you forgot, Uncle Sam will remind him.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
And with that also, I signed up with a tax
Abacus over here?
yeah, here. So
Yeah, they
they'll
good.
remind me every quarter. I'm pretty sure about this
Yeah,
taxes.
yeah. But what
I'd
he's
say
what,
that
what he's
30%.
saying though is remind you got to save to pay every quarter.
That's right.
Because they're gonna remind you, but you're gonna have the money.
That's right.
So you got to make sure you got the money. Let me see his. Scott Piazza says, I have 18 years in the military. I love this guy's attitude. Looks like he's going to be successful. Yes. One Bar Wonder says, welcome to the NBA. I'm coming to Prime. Just meet Junior. Man, let me tell you guys. Saludos, Junior. Una pregunta. ¿Una persona que recién llegó a USA puede sacar la CDL en Estados Unidos? ¿De una? No. Tiene que tener su licencia regular por lo menos un año y después aplicar. Pero tiene que tener un año con la licencia de carro. Driver, let me see. Junior, what's your take on AB5? I have no idea. I've heard about it. I'm not going to give my opinion on that because I don't know much about it. I know people are going crazy over that. I know for a fact. I seen Asian My Show do a video, but didn't even watch it. But
Yeah, I like that channel. Asian
yeah.
Rice.
He's a cool guy. Cool guy.
He is a cool guy.
And then Alex says, "Good luck to you, brother. Looks like you have have your head right. Best of luck."
I appreciate you, Alex. I appreciate you.
Yeah. So maybe David get motivated to get a YouTube channel going, right?
Oh yeah, I'm following in your footsteps. I'm definitely following your footsteps.
So yeah, guys. So all right, David. David about to get his journey going. Get going on this truck. Wish him the best. But yeah, man, appreciate you doing this.
Yeah, I appreciate this interview, man. I appreciate it.
All right, guys, we're out. David.
Peace.